Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It has been so long since I've casted a game, like properly, especially for YouTube as well. So I'm actually so excited to be back in the casting booth. And today we have a game between Irish. He's playing as France. He's in the southwest side of Guianas. Is this map? It's not coming up for some reason, but that's what the map is. And in the north east, we've got Hausa playing. I don't know who this player is, but I know they love to play Hausa. And they love their fast industrial builds as well, especially like the Akan fast industrial, which is pretty strong because all the unit shadow tech. So we'll see what happens there. Um, I want to mainly focus on Irish though, because he's like an old pro, right? He kind of plays the game for like 2 weeks, and he'll stream for like 8 hours every single day, and you won't hear from him for about like 9 months, and then he'll come back and he'll do the exact same thing. And he only plays France, but he plays it like perfectly. Um, so yeah, we'll see what he gets up to. I've played him a few times as well. I always lose because I feel like a lot of the civs I play just doesn't go very well into France. You know, they're very good at defending. They're very good at pretty much everything. Um, so we'll see how this Hausa player goes. Irish is shipping 3 vills. This is his deck, right? And he uses this deck for pretty much everything. He never changes his deck. I'm not a fan of it personally, because why do you need a Cav train time card in it? I know cuirassiers take forever to train, but once you get the church tech, they're not. It's not too bad. No eco upgrades as well. Not even eco theory or refrigeration or royal mint. You know. Um, has extensive fortifications. So you can build more outposts. It's a weird card to add. You don't see that very often. I mean, he's got the Bourbon allies as well. So 3 Falcons too. I like the 4 calls, so that's such a good shipment for France. And yeah, he's 12-10ing, and he's just going to be on his way up to the second age with the quartermaster. Yep. All right, let's focus on Hausa. They're not quite up yet. He's getting his treasures. It looks like he got a tiger. Oh, can I see the treasures? No, I can't. It would have been nice to know who's got what treasures. Okay, houses just clicked up. They're going up with the Moroccans, so it's not the usual Songhai age up, which is the typical meta with Hausa, or at least it has been for the past few months. Yeah, so he's going to be able to make some skirms with this, I believe. They used to be very strong, but they've been nerfed. It's building university. He's actually dropping a TP. Excuse me, sorry, he's dropping a TP. Alright, back over to Irish. So he's 12-10ing. He gets up super early. 350-minute age up, I think that's going to be. 100 coin. That's one of the best treasures you can get. And yeah, he's going to go for an early steel traps. I think he's got all his market techs, or he's about to. Yeah, there it is. And he's going to ship Vils, and then 700 coin and age up, I believe. He's going to get that coin treasure as well. So Hauser's actually getting another TP. I think he might go for Stagecoach then, right? I wouldn't be surprised. Where did these Travois just come from? Is it... No, he's shipping that now. But he's going very influence heavy. He's got already 2 universities. He's getting another TP, so he's gonna have 3 TPs. He might actually put this these TPs on influence if he ends up going for stagecoach. Yeah, so he's going for stagecoach there. Okay, interesting. I wonder if he's gonna do like a semi-FF build. There's the palace, so that's gonna be even more influence coming his way. Let's go back to Irish. So he's got his coin in now. He's going to make a few musketeers. Just transitioning to H3. Probably wants to apply some pressure to the TP line, I'd assume. You can see that Hausa's got all 3 TPs. So, yeah, Irish, he's an old player, right? But he actually loves to kind of just boom. I know he doesn't really like long games. He loves lots of action, but he loves to boom as well. He loves his 3 TCs. And he'll often go really greedy. He'll age up very early into H3 and ship 1,000 wood. Even a fort, he likes to ship a fort. And he's just a really great player because he'll use this fort very strategically. He'll place it like quite far forward, and then he'll take fights underneath that fort, which is always going to like be a good trade for him. Okay, so here comes some more market text for Irish. Hausa is making the Corsair Marksman. So that's from that watchtower. And it looks like he's shipping coin and he's going to be going to H3 as well. Pretty uninterrupted. There's the racks coming down. Very nice house placement. This is like nice base layout, isn't it? All the houses at the back, kind of bits and bobs like spattered around. Wow, so these guys have 40% range resist. I didn't actually know that. Because you never see these units. They look pretty cool, don't they? They have 4 times against ships? That's crazy. So they do 60 damage to ships. And they have bonuses against Vills as well, and Guardians. Wow, these guys have so many, like, multipliers. Even the hand attack has... Oh, they don't have the ship bonus in hand attack. I thought I saw it there, and I thought that would have been very funny. Alright, we've got a Halbs out on the field for Irish. He's H3. He went up with the fast stage up. And it looks like he's skirmagooning. Wow, very nice use of his native scout here. Just getting a little bit of line of sight while being invisible. And he's going to be taking that TV back as well. So applying some early pressure. And Hausa... They're not aging up, actually. Oh, we got the Zouaves. Damn, so that's what he's spending his influence on, I guess. So these guys don't actually have any tags, so they're not actually counted by anything, but they do have 40% range resist. So I think Cav is your best bet. I mean, they kind of look like a bit of a skirmisher type unit with long range and like high damage. Or artillery as well, of course. Alright, so he's gonna go up now. That's the fast stage up. Going up with the Berbers. Nice. So he's gonna get those Berber camels. And oh, here we go. Forward TC. Just the map control you can get with this is just going to be so helpful for him. And obviously he knows it's safe because he had that native scout. He's going to try poke around. I think he can actually, yeah, he can just poke with his skirms and maybe siege the university or the church. Oh, actually, to be fair, these dwarves are here and they pack a punch. They also have a lot of HP. 4.72 speed is very fast as well. Is that the same as the Corsi Marksman? No, they're 4.5. Alright. Fort on the way for Irish. I assume he's gonna ship it from this TC that he's just about to build. Another TC over here, so yeah, he's going very greedy. There's the fort, timed perfectly. And this is actually such nice placement. Like, the only thing that's gonna get through here is you're gonna need mortars. Or you're gonna need some siege. Like the unit pathing through this is just so nice. Or it's gonna be terrible for the Hausa player trying to push in, because you know these trees are here, they're a natural barrier. You've got the native TP, it's just perfectly wedged in. Like, and these are the things you got to think about. Like 2000 like plus games, like he definitely thought about this. Like he didn't put the fort out here, no, he put it right in front of his TC, which is really nice. He's got artillery foundry as well, so I think he's gonna make some falcons. Was Hausa does, or the African civs in general do tend to struggle against artillery, especially early on. But I don't know, with all this influence and even the TP line being on influence. He doesn't have the TP line on influence. He's got it on coin, but he can change it. They're definitely going to be able to get some artillery out. And yeah, there we go. There's a Kolv. So he definitely suspects a 2-Falc timing push. And he's making another Kolv as well. And it looks like he's actually macroing for an H4. So it'll be interesting to see that. Just a little skirmishing here. What are these Corsi marksmen like now? So H3, 18 range attack, 20 range. So they're pretty decent, and 40% range resist, like that's a good skirm. That's a really good skirm. And they do get 4.72 speed. So they're very fast as well. He's got the Berbers there ready for like a cav switch. I like Irish's unit comp though. Skirm Goon with some halbs. He obviously wants the halbs for some siege, or maybe suspects a lot of cav. But he's kind of ready for anything, and with the Falcons, he'll have a lot of siege now as well, and he'll be able to force a fight. And the thing with having this fort so close to the enemy is he's going to be trying to siege down whatever, and if he thinks he's like in a bad spot, he can just retreat to the fort. And if he can force a fight under the fort, as I said before, like he's going to be taking a great trade. That's exactly where he wants to be, like right here. He can pop Minutemen from the TC as well. Poking in now. What's Hausa doing? So he's on his way up to H4. Only just getting the vet techs for the Fulani and the Jav Riders. But he doesn't have any of those units at the moment, so I guess he wants to make some. Nice trades for Irish. He does see the Kolvs though as well. Falc's getting great volleys, picked off a Zouave. Good stuff. There he is. I thought I heard it. Just agree it mixed in there. So is that why everything's a little bit faster? Does the Griot buff that? I'm not sure. Sorry, I was zoomed in a bit. So houses up. Irish is just completely booming. He's on 48 vils already. 1,000 coins come in. Looks like Hausa wants to push here. He wants to make something happen. Irish might be going up as well. Looks like he's got the macro. No, he's going to make Kolvs, which I think is a smart decision. He obviously wants to push his Falc advantage. And by trading the coals, you'll be able to push with his falcons. And I like this from Hauser as well, making mortars. That's exactly what he needs to do. Because he can't really push out of this. I think Irish has line of sight pretty much across the entire map. Look, you've got these houses everywhere. Just, like, he's got maybe 70% line of sight across the entire map. Which is just perfect. He'll know when any raids are coming, if house is gathering anywhere. And he's going up with the Tycoon as well, so that's 1,000 coin. What does Hauser see? So yeah, he's very constricted. He's probably about to run out of natural res, right? He's got a hunt over here. I guess he can use this hunt here if he kind of builds a granary and can kind of try herd it towards the granary. But age 4 units and they all shadow tech now, so this guy's 22 range attack. Very good. He doesn't have a lot of anti-cav, and I guess he's making that now. He should be cautious of a cav switch. And maybe that's something Irish might want to do, but as we saw, he was focusing on making some artillery. So Fort goes down. He really doesn't want to lose this forward position. He wants to try keep the map control. Use up all this natural res that Hauser might need. Wow, that's really smart. Using this coin mine first before actually using his in-base coin mines. Just so that if he does lose it, Hauser can't use that res as much as he could have. Fort going down. Oh no, 1,000 coin gets shipped to the forward TC. I don't think he's going to be able to gather that. No, he's got one on there now. Obviously he realizes his mistake. Heavy cannons coming in. Guard. Colves coming in as well. Colvin Royale, that'll be really nice. He does have more Colves as well, so once these heavies come in, I think he could trade very well here. He's definitely got the better unit comp. Although Hauser skirms are gonna perform a lot better before the guard tech comes in, so he does have to be careful. Doesn't want to lose too many goons. I mean, 4 mortars? I feel like that's a really big commitment on Hauser's behalf. Maybe that's a bit too much. I think Irish needs to see that and maybe go for a cav switch. There's not a lot of anti-cav here, only about 10 javelins. And what, there's 5 Berber camels as well. Alright, heavy falcons are... Heavy falcons, jeez. Heavy cannons have come in. Oh, look at this trade. Picking up... Oh! All the javs go down. Oh, we got the Yoruba coming in. Oh, and the Halbs missed the cav there. But they're going to pick off all the Falcons. I think this is looking great for Hauser, actually. More Yoruba coming in. And these guys just have so much HP and they've got so much resistance as well. They'll do well against Halbs because they got that 50%, 55% melee resist. These Curs are just... Not Curs, the Corsair marksmen are just DPSing from behind. And yeah, they've picked off everything. Just a Falc left and he'll easily be able to clean that up. But Irish is coming in for a cav switch, so we'll see what happens here. He's shipping 3 Falcs, which I don't know if I like that card. He's already rebuilt this TC. He's on 70 Vils, which is nearly the max amount of Vils for France. So he'll definitely be able to bounce back here. Even though I feel like he is kind of on the back foot. He's getting pushed off res down here in the south of the map. The mortars are going to come in and keep doing work. Don't know if they've paid off. I think they've paid off. Getting this forward position was really important for Hausa. Yeah, he's got a fort here. He's going to drop some outposts. Just get a bit of map control. That's really nice. He's only on 35 vills though. So if he loses all these units, I think it's over. So Hausa's definitely on a timer here. He really needs to push his current advantage. He is up in score as well. And he's got to spend this res. Come on, man. There's so many batches of units he could get out there. Another TC went down. That's really good. Oh, jeez. 25 Bourbon alloys are in. They get the vet tech, not the guard tech from that shipment. And I think he can just push now. Musk Falk all the way. Gendum Kurasi is in as well. I think, yeah, Hausa's got to be... He's got to be pretty scared if he sees this. 10 Kurasi's. Don't lose your mortars. He doesn't see it. Wow, that's ballsy. Building a TC like on the opponent's units. But I think France cleans this up completely. There's just no... He's got a Colv, but it's not going to be able to do anything behind this native post. And that's just a perfect kind of wall, native wall, to stop the Colv from coming in and destroying these Falks. However, the Yoruba do pick off... Yoruba. My pronunciation is terrible, guys. I'm sorry. Yoruba pick off a Falk. And they're going to be able to take some shots off at the Corsairs here. I think he just needs to go skirm Cuirassier, actually. Because these jabs, they're only age 3. And if he doesn't have a lot of them, like, Cuirassiers are just gonna wreck everything with skirms behind. Keeping these Falks alive, that's again really nice. Look at that. Cuirassier is just wrecking everything. Did get that Falk though. He loves these Yoruba. Maybe this is the way to go. I mean, 10 Cuirassiers is... 4 units aren't going to do much against 10 Cuirassiers, are they? Oh, the Colvs are nice, but they're a bit late, aren't they? And he's making some Desert Warriors, and they Shadow Tech as well. They're a very good native mercenary. Or are they an outlaw? I think they're an outlaw. Alright. Got factories in. Kerr raids. Berber Camel raids. Yoruba raids. How's Hausa looking? He's only at 40 vills. As we said, like, if he can't capitalize on his unit advantage, he just won't be able to keep up. Oh, that raid's massive. He's going to lose 8 vills. Oh, he's going to lose at least 6 or 7. He needs to keep these Colvs alive as well, although they're not really doing much here. He just needs anti-cav, and he just can't seem to, like, keep his units alive. Oh no, the Colvs are stacked on top of each other. Fortunately, Irish isn't going to go for it. Maybe he should have, because they're just going to die anyway, those Cuirassiers, but... Oh, the Kerr raids, they're just everywhere. They are hunting. He's going to find these as well. Goons, outs. There's just a bit of action happening everywhere. More vills going down. France is on max vills. And look at his res. So I think he's definitely in the lead. Yeah, 10k score. Nearly. Houses down to 30 vills. I think might be time to hit that button. Although he does have a really nice position. Very fortified here in the middle. That he wants to. He probably wants to stay under here, even though there's not much natural res. What does Hauser have left? He's shipped all his H4 units. Or shipments. 8 Berbers coming in. What's this card? So it adds influence into your inventory. And your cattle are more valuable. Based on how many cattle you have at the moment. So he probably shipped the 13 cattle card, then that's a pretty good strategy. But oh no, he's gonna lose a cove. That's not as bad as it could have been. More goons everywhere. They guard as well, and so they're gonna, I mean, they're not gonna counter much, really. I think it's just for mobility's sake. Just able to raid. Like, this is a very slow army from Hausa right now. I think Irish recognizes that. Wow, the Yoruba 7.5? Didn't even realize that. More goon raids. Hausa just needs to push right now. Like, Irish is just buying himself a lot of time. Even though he's in a very, like, winning position. I still don't know if he can take on this army. So, I think that's a mistake on Hauser's behalf. Imagine if Hauser pushed... I mean, where does he push, really? Maybe the base, where all the vills are? I guess this coin mine, actually. Yeah, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's gonna get the native. I assume he wants to get those, archer techs, which, don't benefit much here, but they will benefit the Fulani archers if he decides to make them. Still some Griots alive. Wow, look at the massive goons. That France eco just allowing him to flip just like that, change unit compositions. We've got 3 TCs for Hauser, but like, he's not even making vills right now. He can't produce out of all of them. And this really is like his last hunt. He can go back to this one, but look, these are just decaying away. And try this little hunt here as well. But transitioning to fields as houses just is agony, and he's gonna have to do that pretty soon. There's a pretty good mass here, like all H4 units as well, except for the Javs, they're H3. Yeah, I don't think he can take this fight. Guard skirms. Looking pretty cute for France. And he can just stand and fight. There's not really any micro involved, and these culves are just completely useless now. Mortars aren't going to do much either. You really need units to protect them. I think it's nice that he made them, but they're just going to die, unfortunately. Here comes the military production buildings down for France. He's just going to be able to pump out units, and yeah, that's the GG. Nice by Irish, man. It was a bit scary in the middle here when he lost his fort, his TC, his other kind of infrastructure. He kind of got cleaned up a little bit. But just going greedy, like, kind of really paid off for him. He was able to run Hauser around a bit and just boom behind. So, man, it's so nice to see Irish play. He just plays it so well. It's like, it's what RTS, like, he plays it like how RTS games should be played. He gets map control. He like fortifies his position. He goes greedy. He makes the right unit comp. It's really nice to see. Let's have a look at the post game. Res was actually surprisingly close to each other. I thought Irish would have a lot more. Um, yeah, Irish traded well. Man, wow, look at that. Horrible trade for Irish there, even though he was down in military. But you can see just going greedy really paid off. He was able to just keep producing and taking actually quite good trades, and he was able to capitalize from there. Let's look at Rez. I'm really interested to see. So he really only was able to pull away once he hit max vills. So even though he had more vills from 4 minutes 30 in the game, but he was actually down in res the majority of the game until about 21 minutes. Man, House's eco is just crazy. Oh, so that is actually probably when he sent that card that ships the influence. Wow, great game, great game. But I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.